I'm going to show you how to work in I-cord edging for the scarf pattern. You see, this is a 3-stitch I-cord edging. This is how it looks on the right side. This is how it looks on the wrong side of this sample I'm just working. And this is the side, the edge where you are carrying the yarns with you, of the colors which you currently don't use for your work. And you see that you don't see anything really, because those strands which are carried alongside of the edge are just hidden underneath the I-cord edge. I would like to show you how to work it from scratch. So I've just casted on a few stitches with a what is this, a silk wool blunt. And we are going to start with the first row, which is a wrong side row. So the wrong side of such an I-cord is worked like this. Slip the first stitch purlwise with yarn held in front, and then purl the next 2 stitches. And basically this is always the same on each wrong side row. Now you start to work the stitch pattern for the scarf, which is just knit everything until the end, not until the end of the row, but until your next edge begins, which is those 3 stitches, and we are on the wrong side again, so we purled. Sometimes it's tricky with the camera between the hands and the eyes. Oh, first row done. The second row is a right side row. We are not changing colors yet, so we work the I-cord edge for the right side rows, which is slip the first stitch purlwise with yarn in front. Now we slip the next 2 stitches with yarn held on the back, so the I-cord is shaped by this. We knit until the next edge. We slip 2 yarn held back at back of work, and we knit the last stitch. 2 rows done. Now it's time to add the other color. One moment, I just need to. So basically it's the first color changes, which is a little bit different than which is done for the next 100 plus X rows. So we slip the first stitch of our I-cord edging on the wrong side. We work 2 purl stitches with the new yarn. Now it's time to work the pattern, which says knit 2 together through back. So basically it's the first color changes, which is a little bit different than which is done for the next 100 plus X rows. So we slip the first stitch of our I-cord edging on the wrong side. We work 2 purl stitches with the new yarn. Now it's time to work the pattern, which says knit 2 together through back loop until the end of the row. Again, we are on the wrong side of the work, so we purl 2 of the next I-cord edge. Oops. And we knit the last stitch. So we turn the work. Now we are on the right side of the work, so we slip the first purlwise bring the yarn to the back, slip the next 2 stitches of our edging with yarn held on the back. And now it's time for the pattern itself, which is knit through front and through the back to increase the amount of stitches again to what we started with. The next edge is there, so we slip the next 2 with yarn held back, but now we make sure that the strand of the other color, which is currently not used, so it's sitting between, this strand here is sitting between the stitches and the other strand of our working yarn, and we knit the last stitch. That's how it is done, and that's how you should do it for the rest of the scarf if you want to work in I-cord etching.